Welcome back to Being Deeply. Has Neuralink outdone or improved upon God's work? This is a serious, loaded question, and I want to wrap back around to this with some more context throughout this video. So, as you might have heard now, Neuralink has successfully done its first in-human, in-brain trial, connecting the microchip into a person's brain. And I think this is terrifying. This isn't necessarily something that's all bad though. Neuralink started out with some good intentions. Elon Musk created the device with the intentions of helping those that were mentally disabled in some way. It has the potential to improve our lost memories as we age, or help with dementia. It can help people regain control of their limbs once they've been paralyzed. But with having a chip inserted directly into your brain, you're now granting this technology unprecedented insight into your internal world. The technology already exists where they can use AI and brain scans in order for the artificial intelligence to interpret the thoughts that's happening inside your mind and create a video feed of what it thinks that you're imagining. And it already works pretty well. So with this being the case, Neuralink will now be able to tell at a deeper level who you are and what you think. They'll be able to tell your preferences, your thoughts, your beliefs potentially. And say if you're using your smartphone and you're seeing an ad, advertisers will now know exactly how you feel about what you're seeing and be able to hone in more exactly to your own preferences, likes, and belief to advertise to you on a whole nother level. I think that it is more important than ever to actually thoroughly read the privacy policy and learn what consent you're giving these companies and potentially governments and advertisers, and whether you're even comfortable with this, because this technology is still new and is only going to advance further from here. Flipping it back over to some of the potential benefits. With Neuralink installed, you could potentially enhance your cognitive abilities, become quicker at math, have better problem solving, and implement some of the knowledge of AI into your own thoughts. What concerns me about this is it's going to create a subclass of those who have it, who can think quicker, who are better problem solvers, who have the vast knowledge of AI, and those who do not. It could create the potential where the people with the chip have better opportunities and better potential for jobs, for money making, while everyone else will be left in a poorer class, further separating the gap between the rich and the poor. What if Neuralink starts to add these abilities as a subscription service? Perhaps your improved memory or your improved problem-solving skills that you're using in your career, or even improved emotional resilience, could be turned off if you forget to make a payment. All of a sudden, you're living in this enhanced life, feeling artificially enhanced emotions, intelligence, and all of that, and then the next day, it's gone. Remember what the World Economic Forum says. They want you to own nothing and you to be happy about it. So, if you don't own the chip that's in your brain, then you're at serious risk of all of a sudden losing everything that you thought that you had. What are the implications on your consciousness? As of right now, my nervous system is the physical representation of my consciousness and is the physical system that allows me to receive sensory input from touch, sight, smell of the external world and perceive that in my reality. If you're adding a microchip to this nervous system that's doing all of the work of collecting the data of your senses and relaying it back to you, your consciousness, your spirit, what does it mean to have a chip that connects you to the internet, that connects you to AI, will you even be able to know what thoughts are your own, what ideas are your own, and which ones are planted there? How will that even work? Ultimately, the way I see it, my body, my brain, my nervous system is what allows my spirit to experience this world in the physical realm. And to make some direct changes to this nervous system is going to have some direct changes to how my consciousness or my spirit perceives the world. And I don't think that this is something that should be messed around with. Although there's really too many questions in regards to what this really means right now anyways. And I don't think it's really moral to try and play around with these things. Who has the right to mess around with other people's lives entirely? Which brings me back around to the original question. But first, if you would like to help support this channel, help me make better content with better equipment, then I have some resources in the description below. Is Neuralink enhancing or improving upon what God made? And I think the answer is no. Our body, the ecosystem of cells, and bacteria, and everything that makes us up is a magnificent, miraculous system that allows us to be alive in this physical world and allows us to think, allows us to experience, to feel. It's no short of a miracle. And to be able to now inject the internet directly into your brain, inject artificial intelligence directly into your brain, I feel it doesn't really improve on who we really are, what we really are, and how we really are. These are still newly emerging questions. I would love to learn what you guys think about this. I'd love to hear what all of these new emerging thoughts are. So please leave them down in the comments below. At the end of the day, what I would suggest is, rather than implanting new technology into your brain, which we don't even know the side effects of, the long-term effects, whether it can cause infection, I suggest that you do your own personal growth, your own improvement. Enhance your cognition by reading. Enhance your emotional resilience and your overall quality of life through meditating. As a matter of fact, I have a video that I've done about meditation that I'll put here somewhere and in the description below. If you liked this video and agreed with some of the concepts I talked about, like and subscribe to this channel, and maybe share it with a friend if you thought it was interesting. I plan to be doing a lot more content and trying to improve it to make it more easily digestible and understandable and more concise and entertaining. As always, thanks for watching. Namaste.